Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. It's Sunday afternoon. We're just taking it easy after church, and I wanted to get in the kitchen just for a couple of minutes and cook a good snack that my husband loves to eat on during the week. And I just wanted to ask you guys, I know a lot of people tell me they're so sick and tired of eggs, and they think they have to have eggs all the time to be successful with keto. Eggs are awesome because they're a really good, healthy, high fat, but don't eat them so much that you're just sick to death of them, and it kind of steers you away from picking better foods. There's a lot of choices out there for breakfast items or for snack items. I don't eat breakfast a lot because I'm just not hungry in the mornings. I drink my keto nat instead, but there are a lot of you who like to start their meals first thing in the morning. So I want to give you an idea of something you can do besides eggs. Now, before we get started, if you guys will ignore my house, I want to show you my husband is working on a project for me. It's a mess out there, but oh, he's so sweet. Look at him, y'all. He's putting me a patio furniture set together. It's not staying like that, but ain't he sweet? He's been telling me that he's not putting any furniture together until my back porch and my yard's done because there's just dirt flying everywhere. But I'm sick of waiting on these contractors. So I begged him, and finally he got out there to start putting stuff together. So anyway, we're going to make some keto sausage balls. Okay, guys, I love these sausage balls. I used to fix them all the time when I first got started because my husband loves breakfast. He used to eat breakfast every single day, and now he doesn't. He will occasionally have breakfast, but in the beginning, when we ate breakfast a lot, this was one of our go-to things. You don't only have to have this for breakfast. It's an awesome snack. So even if you're going to have this for lunch, or if you just need to snack throughout the day, maybe put something in your mouth before you start supper if you're like me and you eat one meal a day. So let me show you how to put this together. It's so super easy and simple. Now this sausage recipe, you actually cook the sausage first. So we have our sausage over here. It's cooling down. I do want to get it cool a little bit. So we're having our sausage over here to the side. Hey Leslie, how are you? I hope I answered your question a while ago. I wanted to jump on here real fast. Hey buddy, I see Nancy. Patrice, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great weekend. It's been so nice. We had a crazy work week. I mean, it was just a crazy work week. So it was nice yesterday to sleep late, even though I really didn't need to. And then we just got out, ride around town for a little while, went to eat with my parents. It was nice to ride up to the river. So I hope you guys also enjoyed your day. Sundays is my day for rest. So we did go to church, and we're just kind of hanging around at the house today. Ricky's putting some furniture together. So let me jump in and show you these sausage balls. So it's very few ingredients as always, you guys know that. And we're actually going to start with the wet ingredients first. So I need 4 eggs. I'm using large eggs. And I got a big old mixing bowl because my medium-sized bowl is in the refrigerator. So about 4 eggs. You can do medium or large if you want to. I'm using large. 1, 2. What are y'all's plans for dinner tonight? I'm making a spicy chicken and the pepper jack Brussels sprouts again because they were so fire. So we're doing a spicy chicken tonight. I don't know if you guys already have plans for dinner, but I like to think out my plans. I already went to the grocery store. I just posted my grocery haul. Now I'm traveling this week for work, so I'm not cooking as much as I normally do. But what I am cooking is going to be super easy and delicious. All right, let me get my paper towel. Okay, so we've got 4 eggs in our mixing bowl, and we're going to add in melted butter. I've got 4.5 tablespoons of melted and cooled. So I melted it, and now I just put it in the refrigerator and let it cool without solidifying. We don't want to solidify, but we want cooled butter. Now the reason we want cooled butter is we don't want to cook these ingredients, okay? We're mixing it together. We don't want to cook it. So cool that butter off. Take your time with this. It's worth the wait. All right, and then the next wet ingredient is sour cream. So I've got 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Making a lot of noise. All right, and I need to get me a whisk out. All right, and we're gonna whisk these wet ingredients. So I've got 4 eggs. You can't even see it, it's my bowl's so big. I got 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 4.5 tablespoons of melted cooled butter. And we're just gonna mix this up really good first. I've got to get my refrigerator cleaned out so I can get my smaller mixing bowls. So well, let me know y'all's big plans for today. I hope you've had a great weekend. I'll fix to come look at my comments. All right, so I think I got those mixed together in this big old pan. I might pick my camera up just so you can see what's in there. It's so big. So these are our wet ingredients. Let me see what comments you guys have real quick before I put in the rest. Oh, let's see. Hey, Grace, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. I see Sarah has jumped on. Pam. Naomi, hey, girl. She said those brows are getting thick. Thick they are, aren't they? And I don't have any makeup on today. I just put on some powder. Thank you, Naomi, for fixing my face, girl. I love them. She made sausage balls. I think you said sauce balls, but I think you meant sausage balls. Yes, we love them left over at my house, too. Hey, Melody, how are you? Ooh, Sherry's doing meatloaf and green beans tonight. That's my daughter's favorite meal. Hey, Pippa. Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate that. All right, so we've got our wet ingredients mixed together. Again, 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 4.5 tablespoons of melted cooled butter. Now, for the dry ingredients. Normally, you mix your dry ingredients first, right? And then throw in your wet. We're doing it backwards. So I've got 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. You can do a little extra if you want to, I did. And we're going to use coconut flour. This one's not open yet. Let me grab one. All right, so who has coconut flour in your house and actually use it? This is really one of the only recipes I use coconut flour for. Now, I do have a couple of other recipes, but my point is if you're new to keto and you want to go out and get your keto-friendly flours, almond flour is the one you're going to use the most of. And you can use almond flour in almost every recipe you have. But the coconut flour is used very sparingly, so it lasts a long time. Like this bag is almost empty, and I've had it for a good long time. Now, I just bought another one you saw because it was on sale. But this will last a very long time. So with coconut oil and almond flour, or I'm sorry, coconut flour and almond flour are not the same. You can't use them the same. Like if it calls for a 4th cup of almond flour, you can't use a 4th cup of coconut flour. You just can't convert them that easy. But there are good recipes with coconut flour like this one. So we're going to use a 3rd cup of coconut flour. And if you've done this recipe before, if you follow me on this and you've done this before, put in the comments how delicious it is. So good. All right, so now we're going to whisk up our dry ingredients. That's all we're putting in there. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Nope. So we've got our baking powder and coconut flour now, and we're just mixing it up. You'll see it starting to thicken up the little sauce. So yummy, guys. I've got my oven on 365, by the way, so 365. And we're only going to cook these for about 10 minutes. It does not take long at all. All right, so that looks really good. It looks like a lemon sauce, don't it? I'm actually craving a sweet today, and I rarely ever crave sweets. I think because I made that fudge ice cream last night, and if I eat a sweet, that's it. Even if it's keto, I want another one. So this looks like lemon, but it's not. All right, next we're going to go ahead and add our sausage. So I used a whole pound of sausage. I personally used Williams sausage because they're a customer of mine here in Jackson, Tennessee, or Irisburg area, Union City. All right. And now we're just going to mix up the sausage in this mixture, and then we're going to add 2 cups of cheddar cheese. Now you can use any kind of cheese you want. You don't have to use cheddar cheese just because you're making sausage balls. If you want to use Monterey Jack, if you want to use pepper jack, you can use mozzarella, I don't care. Any kind of cheese you like. We're just going to mix this up. It looks really good. Let me move back over here so you guys can see in this big old bowl. So it looks really good. We're just mixing this up together. All right, all these ingredients are going to help this stick together. Now, if you wanted to, you can use this like you can line up some parchment paper on a baking sheet and just drop these on. They're not going to stand up tall like a regular sausage ball because it's keto friendly. So that flour makes it really moist and delicious, but it doesn't help it rise very high. So what I like to do is use my muffin tin. So I'll spray my muffin tin with some avocado oil, and then we're going to drop sausage balls into my muffin tin. It helps them rise. It helps them cook fast. It helps me portion them out correctly so that I don't have a big sausage ball versus a small little tiny one. So if you are counting carbs, it's better to have it that way. This looks so good. It smells delicious. And as you know, most everything in here other than the eggs is already cooked, so it only takes about 10 minutes in the oven. I got my oven on 365. Now, before we put this in the oven though, I really want it cooled. The cooler, the more it'll rise. So I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Actually, let me show you one more time in case you're just jumping on. This is my sausage ball mixture. I'm gonna throw it in the refrigerator. Find fiber in here. All right, so I'm throwing it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, and then like I said, I'm going to drop my mix in my muffin pan, And this makes about 1 carb per sausage ball if you're making smaller ones. So if you use like your little small muffin tins, it makes 1 carb per muffin, which is awesome for a snack. I like to put 2 cookie scoops, and I use my little cookie scooper. I like to use 2 cookie scoops in the bigger pan, and it's still 2 carbs with my ingredients, using my almond flour or my coconut flour. All of us use different ingredients, so just because I tell you my meal has 2 carbs doesn't mean yours will. So just be cautious of that. If you are counting carbs, you have to look at the backs of your own products. All right, let me show you guys what Ricky's up to out there. He's putting me some furniture together. It's gonna be so nice. I'm so excited to sit out there. I told him, I said, if you'll put my dining set together, because it's just like a little sectional with a dining table, I was like, we can eat dinner outside. It's gonna be chilly, but we're still gonna eat outside because I'm excited. All right, guys, do you have any questions for me? I just wanted to show you an easy recipe that you can follow that doesn't involve eggs. A lot of people get tired of eggs, but they love breakfast. I generally don't eat breakfast because I'm just not hungry in the mornings. I have my keto nat drinks when I wake up, and these give me so much energy and appetite control for the day that I usually will only eat 1 meal a day. Sometimes I eat lunch, but when I do, it's like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. I'm just not hungry, which is awesome. And I truly believe with keto, with my new lifestyle, I eat when I'm hungry. So if I'm not hungry, I'm not eating. If I am hungry, I'm gonna eat. I'm not starving myself. I just listen to my body and eat when it's time. So these sausage balls are awesome for that, because if it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I start feeling a little craving for something, or I start feeling like maybe I should eat something, or maybe I can eat something, I'll just whip a couple of those in the microwave, and they're awesome. You can eat them cold, you can eat them warmed up. But I got my oven on 365, and as soon as they come out of the microwave in the refrigerator, as soon as they come out of the refrigerator and I don't have a timer on, we're gonna put those in our muffin tin. So about 10 minutes to cool, because you really want them cooled so they'll rise a little more. All right, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. I will put this recipe in the comments, and when they come out of the oven, I'll definitely send you a picture of how beautiful they are. If you've never tried them, definitely give it a try. And guys, if I can help you in any way, please send me a message. I'm here to help all of my friends. Talk to you later. Bye.